I'm thinking of ending my relationship because my girlfriend has become insufferable after being roped. I'm 31 and my girlfriend is 20. We started dating 2.5 years ago. 4 months ago she started acting very weird. She started ignoring my calls and my double texts. I eventually went over to her house. She opened the door and looked like a wreck. She had clearly been crying. I asked what's wrong, but instead of answering like a normal person she just kind of shut down. She eventually broke down crying more and said a coworker of hers roped her. My girlfriend works as a model. This coworker had attacked her during a photo shoot when nobody else was around. I immediately asked had she initiated or tempted him in any way. She said no, that she wouldn't do that. I found out this happened the weekend prior and that she said she couldn't possibly face him again, or go through a court process. I did everything possible to convince her otherwise, that she needs to face him and face her fears. I tried telling her that her fear is all in her mind and she needs to take it court. She eventually snapped at me and told me to leave. I initially refused, but she began screaming at me, so I left. I contemplated telling her parents, even though she has low contact with them. I thought it would be right to let them know, but I didn't. In hindsight, I probably should have gone against her wishes. I gave her the next 8 hours to herself before reaching back out. I pressed her into meeting up the next day, and I talked to her once again about filing and facing her fears, which she denied. I told her then she would need therapy to help get over this trauma. Throughout this time, she was always a little bit of a downer. I don't think I could make it through a single day without her feeling a little down and me having to comfort her. On one hand, seeing her as a damsel in distress was a major turn on for me, but on the other, consoling her did get annoying after a little while. Also, our intimacy life has obviously been non-existent. No amount of me asking her or trying my best to convince her will make her have intimacy with me. I have tried to initiate and try to keep it going past her original protest. I figured this would work if I just got her in the mood, but instead she started hyperventilating. I apologized after. We are 4 months past her rope. She's been in therapy supposedly for 3 months and there is no intimacy, not even fooling around. Intimacy is important in a relationship to me. I've tried talking to her about it and she just says that it's scary for her and she gets flashbacks. She doesn't speak to me at all about therapy sessions, never talks about what happened outside of that day. I just don't get why.